Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is May 1st, 2021. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. Well, if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are an eBay seller, I like to share information about online reselling. I like to share tips and tricks on how to help you become a better seller. So if you guys want to learn a little more about how I operate this business, I hope you can hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. First thing, I want to talk to you guys about a couple of things, if I don't forget. So, first off, I picked up, I don't go thrifting too often. The thrift stores by me, they're okay, but I kind of have enough inventory right now for me to that's up on eBay right now, so I don't really need to get that much into thrifting and listing. But I did go the other day and I picked up this nice, it's the K Mini, it's a K Mini Plus coffee maker, and I picked this up the other day and they had I think only was 25% off. The thrift store I go to, I don't know, you guys know about, I don't know about the thrift stores by you, but around here, it seems like they're amping up the prices, but I think they know that people are coming in there. They're resellers. I mean, if you see me coming there 7 days a week or 5 days a week, whatever, and I'm buying Keurigs, I'm not buying them for myself, especially if you've been doing this here for years. Could you imagine that? The guy's got a collection of Keurigs. Although, I have to honestly say, I have sold all types of different brands of Keurigs, okay? I sell other stuff, but right now I'm just discussing about the Keurigs. I sold the B31, K10, there's a K15. They got so many different models. I didn't realize Keurig made so many different models. They had one, I can't remember, it would look like it was like all stainless steel. They also have the ones that have reservoirs in them where you can fill them up with water. This is a single cup, okay? It's a single cup, and when you take it off over here, if you guys know the B31 and K15 models, they're a little different. They have the water level guide built in. These don't. This one don't. Okay? And if you look over here, I don't know if you can see it on the side here, right over here, they got little increments here. Max 12, I'll just read out to you. Max 12, 10, 8, and 6. I don't know if you can see that right there. See that there? Right, I don't know if you can see that. All right. That's how you do it. And you would do is you'd pour it in here. Now, I just want to go over this here. Excuse me, folks. I'm trying to get over a cold over here. That's the New York weather for you. I'm on the east coast of New York, and I also live on an island, a Long Island. So a lot of pollen blowing around stuff from the windy days the past couple days. Anyway, so when you get these things here, if you are thinking about selling these Keurigs, I just want to share some tips with you guys really quick. If you get some that are scuffed, like let's say like there's little markings on the side here, like this had like little, I don't know, look like I'm not sure what they called it. I'm sorry about my grandfather clock. I didn't disable it, silence it. Cause sometimes it gets like I can't think of the thing there, scales or whatever, I don't know, it had like some white stuff on there, and what you do is you use a little fine brush like this here, and what you do is you could soak it in dishwashing liquid. These things was cleaned out to the hilt, and what you do is you let it soak in there. You let it soak in warm water with dishwashing liquid in there, and then you take a brush like this. It's got the little fine bristles on there, and you just go around very gently, and you go around the sides of it, because when I take pictures, I want them to come out like next to perfect. Okay, they have to really be good for me, and when it comes to taking pictures, because that's just the way I am. I'm very on top of these things when it comes to cleaning. The same thing in here. When it came to cleaning in here, I made sure this was cleaned out, cleaned it with dishwashing liquid, cleaned it with a sponge. Then I had to rinse it out, of course, because you want to make sure this is. Now, even if you did, not that you would, but even if you did leave some soap, residue in there, it's not going to go into, well, if it goes in here, it's not good. But let's just say around the edges, it's not, well, I'm not going to say it's okay, but if you kind of like you were doing it, and it slipped your mind, it's like, uh-oh, as long as it's not going there. Okay, you don't want to go into this one. But, whoopsie, what happens is when you put this on here, the tank, the water stays in here. Okay? But whenever you're doing it, if you're going to clean, get these things and clean them up really good. This was cleaned with the light dishwashing liquid, so this thing came out really nice and clean, It really is. That's my handprint over there from holding it. I make sure everything's thoroughly clean on these things. I go right down, even down to here. I take this part out, clean inside and out, let it soak in the dishwashing liquid. The same thing even with the top here, right? I always take out the K-cup holder. Let me get it out here. Okay, this is what the K-cup holder is, where you put your K-cup in there. And these things will pop out if you can get it out here without breaking it. There you go. What happens is, in case you guys don't know, I think I still got water from testing it. Sometimes these things get clogged up. Let's see something here. I don't know. I think I did run it once before. What you want to do is use a clean paper clip, and there's like a little pin in there. See it over there? The little pin. What you want to do is you run it through there, run this pin through. Well, actually, the paper clip, if I can get in there. It's hard to see in here. I got my back screen light on here, and I can't. The white screen, and I got light coming in from the windows back there, but you guys are seeing it different because I have to adjust the webcam to make it bright back here. So even though it's showing bright on the webcam here, well, you can't see because there's going to be a backdrop on it. There's usually going to be, it's usually dark in this area here. It's all done through the webcam software. But anyway, what you would do is you would, I don't know if you can see that there, right here. There's like a little pin here. Can you see it through there? Can you see that? No, I don't think you can. Anyway, you can do it from this side. And what you do is you just run the thing here, paper clip in there. And sometimes what happens is the coffee grinds get caught in here. And that's what you want to do. You just want to clean it out. Now, this was tested already, but let me just check it one more time here. All right. I think this thing is bent up here. I don't know. Try to keep your paper clips, if you're doing this here, try to keep it straight. And you want to use a smaller paper clip too. Okay, there it goes. And I'll come in through there. See it? I don't know if can you see that there, guys? See it moving around? I don't know if you can see it moving around. It's right there. It's right over there. And those pins are sharp. If you're cleaning it, be careful you don't hurt your finger there because that thing will cut you. All right. So when it comes to that there, and also I clean in the inside here. Now, coffee grains, believe it or not, it goes in here. When that thing punches it up here, see this here? This is even cleaned out too. When you punch it, when this thing gets punctured in here, don't ask me how, but sometimes I always find coffee grains in here too. So this has all been rinsed out as well. This unit is really clean. This is a really nice unit. And they go for quite a bit of money on eBay, just to let you guys know. I seen them going for as much as $89. Those are brand new though. Brand new. Okay. Now used, I got mine up for $49 and $49.99 with best offer. Okay. So I'm hoping to get a decent amount for it, you know what I'm saying? We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna just double check this once before. I want to clean anyway, just because I'm touching it. But anyway, yeah, they go for I don't know, between 89. I haven't seen them go to 100. Not that I recall, unless they're a different brand altogether, like a different model number. But for the most part, that's the prices. That's the right prices I've been checking out. I'm going to show you how I go about doing that as well. Same thing with this here, the drip tray. I always make sure that's washed out nice and clean. Whoever gets this here, I'm sure they're going to be very happy with it. And the other thing I like about this here is that it keeps the plug back here. You can pull it out. There's more plug in it. It's a lot bigger. You get a lot more length than that. Oh, I forgot to put this thing here. See, I'm over here talking about it. I forgot to put the part in here. This thing here. If you didn't have this on, it would really be spewing. Yeah, okay, there you go. I got to clean this out again because, like I said, I'm touching it. Whenever I do the final test on here, I don't handle it afterwards, you know what I'm saying? I always make sure, so this has to be washed out again. At least the cup, the drip cup, the Keurig cup. Also, if you want to do the right thing by your buyers, I'm not saying it's a guarantee. I print out what you see over here. I take the initiative to go directly to the sites. I put in here, I didn't put a picture. Usually I put the picture in my descriptions, and I'll put a little picture here. I scan into my printer on my computer, and then I'll say it's going to come with the K Mini Plus use and care guide. I don't know if you can see that there. It's right here, use and care guide. And it says we get the most out of your brewer, your new Keurig brewer. So it's only 6 pages long, but I include it there. Now, some people who sell pre-owned ones like this, they may have the regular ones hanging around. Some may sell it with it. Some may sell it without it. I try to sell it with it. Here's the instructions for the B31. Okay, I printed these out. You know, some people say, yeah, but you printed out, you wasted ink, you know, tone or whatever, and paper. Listen, folks, if you want to make a sale and you want your buyers to keep coming back for you, and I know I believe, I can't swear to it, but I believe I do have repeat buyers. I know, because it looks like their names have come up twice whenever I'm sending stuff out. So this is a 2-pager, and I only have it for the B31. Okay, the K15 models and the B31 are exactly the same. Okay, so this is what this one looks like. If you can see that, that's that type there, the traditional Keurig. I wasn't even sure they made this type, to be honest with you. I didn't even know about this here. I was with my brother. Goes, oh, look at this. Keurig makes this. Like, that's a Keurig? And he's like, yeah, that's a Keurig. So I print out a couple of the copies here, and anybody who buys the Keurigs from me will get. It's a 2-pager. It's basically instructions for the coffee maker. Now, you're probably wondering how I came across this here, why I do this here with the instructions, with something you say is so simple to operate. Believe it or not, folks, I had sold many Keurigs, not hundreds and thousands of them, but many of them. And there was a buyer that I sold a Keurig, not this model, it was the K15, I believe it was. It was either K15 or B31. And the buyer got it, and they messaged me back and said, how do you operate this thing? So I told them to go to check out my video. I did a video on it, on how to set it up and stuff like that. And I also gave them the website address to get the user manual for it. Now, I don't mind printing out the manuals if they're not too, you know, that many pages. You know, I will print it out for people. I have no problem with that there. I don't mind, like I said, people might say, yeah, you know, like I said, again, you're wasting ink and toner. No, it ain't. When it comes to my buyers, it's not a waste. My buyers are my #1 priority, folks. And I say it all the time in my videos, and I'll keep saying it now. They are. My buyers are my #1 videos. But anyway, she didn't know how to work it. So I sent her the clip, the video link that I did a video on it, on how to use the B31 model. It was either or, K15, whatever. And she's seen it. She goes, thank you. That was a big help. And I also gave her a website where she could download the manual. The manual, it was quite a few. It was a lot more than 6 pages, I can tell you that. I only have 2 pages here. But those are like starter pages. That's to get you started. And then the other thing, like I said, with the other electronic things I sell, even like this digital clock radio, I printed up this thing here. This is for the ICF C120. The reason why I print these up, these are for different models too. Oh, this one might go for this one here. It might be an extra one. Yeah, I got all different ones. The Dream Machine. This is for the CF120. This one here is for the C218. Yeah, I made a couple copies of the C218. That's what these are. It's only a 2-pager on this one as well. Because people had, I had a couple people that bought these are pre-owned too, by the way, you know, clock radios, and they didn't know how to operate them. So I said, okay, we're going to put a stop to that. So any electronic thing I have, only if possible, if I could print out a user guide or a manual, and it's not that many pages, I will print it out and send it along with the items I sell, with the electronics, that is. Okay? Because I can imagine how it must be on the other end. People are getting these things saying, geez, how do I operate this thing? You know, the guy sent me this thing here. How do I operate? Here's one here for the TV, Sony TV, weather AM, FM, synthesized clock radio. It's the CICF 113V. Now, I got over here. This is another one here, another instruction. I got instructions all over the thing. I'm not going to get too much into the instructions because I got other things I want to talk to you guys, and I don't want you to lose your interest and click off this video. It's like I said again, I do these videos to help people out. Okay, and like I said, if you are thinking about selling on eBay and you want to know a little more about how I operate my business, that's how I do it with that part. Okay, now enough with this Keurig here. We are going to still talk about that. I'm going to bump out of here really quick, and then we're going to go to the other windows. I want to share some information with you guys. So if you could stick around, that'd be great. Okay, the other thing I want to share with you guys is, well, I can't say really quick because I got a lot of stuff I want to share with you guys, and I want to put this information out there. Like I said again, I think it's pretty good information. I think so anyway. All right, so just in regards to, again, that Keurig I just showed you, you know, the title tells it all. The title tells it all, meaning depending on how you word it, you're gonna either show higher up in a ranking or lower. What I'm trying to say is, well, here, let me explain it this way for you. Let's just go right to it. First off, there's a program I want to share with you guys. It's called WatchCount.com. Really good site. Just like it says here, what's most popular on eBay as voted by eBay users. if you type in Keurig Mini Plus, you are going to get different, what do you call it, the different search results, so to speak. Now, here, I've told people before who follow me, if you're not following me, this is the first time, I always like to go directly to people, to the sellers that have the most watches. Like, for example, this guy here is selling, he's selling multicolored ones. Apparently, it's probably, I don't know, maybe he just bought a bunch of different ones, but these look like brand new. Watch count is really a good thing. It'll give you a good idea on how to set it up. They were all new to here, okay? You can see he's got it for 85 bucks, okay? We're going to get back to that in a second as to why I always I target the people or I target the sellers that have the higher watches. I'll get to that in a second. But let's look here and look at the titles, all right? And you'll see how many watches it attracted, okay? For example, this one here, and look at the way it is here. This guy's got Keurig K Mini Plus Coffee Makeup Multicolor, right? He got 257 eBay watches. This guy put Keurig Mini Plus Single Serve K-Cup Pod Coffee Maker. If you put those words in there, Mini Plus, Keurig, if you just put Keurig Coffee Makers in there, I'm going to show you in a second how many search results there are, how many sellers are out there selling these things. So my take is I want to get higher in search ranking, but at the same time, I don't want to be in the midst of all those other sellers. And I'm going to show you what I'm referring to in a little bit. But let's just look at some of these here, okay? This will give you an idea. The reason I'm showing this too, it'll give you an idea of what to sell it for. Now, if you come across these here, and let's say you get an open box one, it's brand new, you could probably most likely sell it or list it for $85, okay? If you check it out here. I'm talking about new stuff. Now, I don't know if there are people out there selling used ones for those type of prices. If so, that's kind of foolish because you could I can go to Walmart and get a brand new one for what they're selling it for. Now, even like the one I have here for $49, people say, geez, $49, it's kind of a lot. Here's a guy selling for $59. All right. Now, if you look at this here really close, let's look at this one here. I don't have this here. What this is here, folks, in case you want this is where you put you store your K-cups in there. Okay. Now, if you look over here, you will get the information on here. Okay, on this little caption here. Okay, it'll tell you 8 days left. Okay, 8 days, 1 hour, and 22 seconds, or 22 minutes, whatever, and 7 seconds. It'll tell you the company, who it is, the seller. It's here, Auburn Appliance. Okay, who's an appliance person? It's an open box. Okay, he's got free shipping. See over here my mouse cursor is. And if you don't know what bin is, it's buy it now. Okay? And he's got it under similar. All right? So, I don't know what this other says, EFB and SLD means. I don't know what that is there, okay? But he put it under the title, under the category pod and capsule coffee machines. That's the way mine is listed as well. Okay? Now, if I refresh this screen, you're not going to see mine come up in here. I'm going to refresh it right now. I doubt mine's going to pop up in here because for the simple reason is, if it does, that'd be pretty cool. Because there's probably there's thousands of these out there, believe me. But if you look at some of them here, like even the color ones are pretty much in demand as well. Like the red, the yellow, blue, people like those colors. Okay? Now, again, you're going to see a little mixture of other things when you're selling Keurigs, like this here. I have this too. I'm selling these things too. Okay? Brand new pack. This is, yeah, all right, these are brand, this is new too. Okay, so that there, I'm not selling like that. Mine come in a package. I think there's only 4 or 5, I'm not sure. I'll show you that in a little bit. But anyway, this is just to give you an idea of what's out there, and you'll get a ballpark figure on how much you should charge for your stuff. There's a whole bunch of different stuff. You may even want to sell Keurig coffee itself. Okay, I see people doing that as well. All right, now the reason why I'm not gonna go through all this because there's way too much, folks, and I don't want to take too much of your time. The reason why I like to go to the one that has the highest watch is because I figured that's how many eyeballs are watching it at that particular item. What I would do, okay, what I do in certain cases, I will click this on, right, and copy the title. When I copy the title, I will then open up my system, my listing, and I do a comparison. Okay, if this guy's title, now I don't have multicolored, okay, but if my title is a little off, it's not like maybe I left something, maybe I didn't word it right. Okay, I'm going to copy his title, not this one because it's multicolored, And I'm also going to check the category. Okay, always make sure you check the category in there to make sure your listing is in that proper category, because it's going to get lost. Okay, the whole idea, the whole premise behind this here is to get your item, showing out there, up there, people eyes to see it. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that those two things in particular, the title is very important, and I'm going to show you in a minute, and the category. Okay, now definitely check this out if you get a chance. The URL is very simple. It's watchcount.com. That's it. www.watchcount.com. Use this here to give you an idea of what other sellers are selling it for, or that item for. Also, get an idea of how many, if you're selling the same exact thing, get an idea on it, their title, and again, check the category. I copy the titles. If I'm selling the same exact thing, I copy the title. I don't find anything wrong with it, because other people are probably doing the same thing as well. So, I mean, if you do that there, I don't think it's going to hurt anything. I mean, it's sort of create more competition, but the thing is to get you up there, all right? So, again, that's watchcount.com. All right, now we're going to go over here to eBay. Look at the title here. I copied and pasted it from some other listings here. This is Keurig K-Mini Plus Single Serve Cup Pod Coffee Maker. If you look over here, it's showing 121 results. Okay? Now, I copy this title and I put it in mine. And I'm going to show you in a second when we get there, but I'm going to click through this here and you're going to see what I'm referring to. Notice the title and notice the results. Let's go to the next one. Keurig K-Mini Plus, 311 results. Okay? All right. Let's go to this one here. Keurig Coffee Maker, 3,442 results. Now, what people don't understand, if you don't pay attention to detail, working in the IT field, that was the big thing. They used to tell us as a mainframe operator, always pay attention to detail, because in that line of work, if you hit the wrong keystroke on different operating systems, you're going to have problems. So it's, and just trying to use that in relation to what I'm talking about here. That's why I say pay attention to detail. If you look over here on related, where my mouse cursor is, Keurig Coffee, it says related, Keurig Coffee Maker new. The eBay's telling you basically they're coming right out, kind of like giving it the open secrets here. You know what I'm saying? Keurig Coffee Maker Mini, Keurig Coffee Maker 2.0. Who would ever think about that, right? 2.0, right? Keurig Coffee Maker Elite, Keurig Coffee Maker Duo, Keurig Coffee K Elite, K Cup Coffee, whatever. And that's just the results. If you click them on, they're active hyperlinks. And for those who are not familiar with active hyperlinks, how you would know it is, and I'm not trying to be funny, folks, when you see the hand, or in this case, the arrow, see, like in some cases you'll see, all right, this is the hand, but when you see the arrow here, turn to a hand, that's an active hyperlink, okay? Now, what people don't probably pay attention, I'm not saying you guys don't, but I'm just saying myself, I never took notice of it. I mean, it didn't bother me. I wasn't really interested. If you look over here, it'll say under 50, 50 to 80, over 80. Now, me, I'm a very conservative spender. I would want to get the cheapest thing, but as long as it's good. You could what do you call it there, streamline this here when it comes to getting ready to put your thing up and get an idea of what it is going to, what the item is going to sell for if you're looking for a good price. Now, you might say, wait a minute, Rich, you're selling yours for $49.99. You just clicked over here. You just told us about under under $50. So is mine going to show up here? Most likely not, because I have it for $49.99. It may, I don't know. But if you get it now, this is, again, if that's the price you feel comfortable with, it all depends also how much you're buying these items for. Okay? I got this for a decent price. If it sells, or people say, if it sells, how much you're going to make? It depends. It can make 20, 30, maybe a $30 profit. It depends. It can make a $20 profit. Depends what I'm willing to accept with the best offer, because it's under a best offer as well. But again, here's on here, $39.09. But see, these are the different types. Remember when I was telling you, they had the ones with the reservoirs? This has the reservoir. I sold this model. The only thing I'm a little skeptical on, I see these models all the time in the thrift stores. I don't like buying in such, because I'll be honest with you, they have pumps. They have a pumping system in there. Okay. What happens is if I took one apart, because I was checking one out, I had to sell it. I think I got it fixed. I was able to fix it. But if you look at it, it looks like a little piston in there, and it goes back and forth like that, and it pumps the water. It pumps the water in there, and this thing was it was leaking. I tried. No, I didn't fix it. I'm sorry, I didn't fix it. I had to tell people the machine is functional, like it was a digital thing, like you had the little analog screen. But the thing I said, I've been finding water when I do the test on it, so therefore I was selling for parts. I still made money off it, okay? But I stay away from those. Now, you guys out there, if you're going to sell Keurigs, you may be familiar with them. You may be a guy that knows how to fix them. I was not about to buy parts for it, pumps and little hoses and stuff like that. I don't deal with those. Now you might say, well, what's the difference with this? I don't know. This is a heating, and I don't know exactly how it works. I guess it's all based on pressure from when it gets hot. It pumps it through there. Because I don't hear like a pumping sound. This year, when you hit these on, that particular one, the K60, you hear like you hear like a sound like that. It's actually got a little piston in there pumping the water. Okay, I don't hear that there. All you hear is like a humming sound. You know, it's like, right, and I guess whatever it does in there, and then I got maybe force feeds it through there. I'm not sure on how the dynamics of how these things actually work, but I know for that fact that one there, the K60, I sold one, and like I said, I am not crazy about them. I pass those up. You may be lucky and get one that works great. I don't care for them, but anyway, now here's the ones under $50. All right, so again. They got some here, you can see with the reservoirs. Here they have one over here, the K Mini, right? Pre-owned. This one's got the box, so this is even better. This one probably sell way before mine. Oh, but look at the shipping, though. See, that's the other thing, too. Whenever you see things, take notice, folks. Whenever you see things that are showing a cheap price at that, look at the price. I'm going to show you mine, what it's going to cost. Now, this is probably based where I am in New York, but mine, to ship my thing out, is no way near $25. Okay, so I just want to show you that there. Again, it's all based on the title. And again, if you want to, streamline your searches, if you're going to buy a Keurig machine for yourself or any item for that matter, take notice of the related and also look for the ones that say under. Let's go back to that screen because it's only showing under $50. Take notice up here. Where you see where my mouse cursor is? See it says 50, under 50, 50 to 80, over 80. Well, no one's going to want to spend more money, right? But just keep knowing that. Again, this is Best Buy, all right? Now you can see Best Buy, it looks like they slashed the price, was $119. I don't know, I guess you got to go to the listing to see what they're charging for it. So far, they got 326 sold, according to this. Well, yeah, talking Best Buy, it's an electronic company. Yeah, but when you're buying brand new, if I can get an open box one like this here, like this K50, and it was an open box, and I felt it was okay. I mean, with these here, like I said, with that one I had anyway, I had to check. I seen a little pool of water on the bottom of the base, and I said, something doesn't seem right. And when I cracked it open, not cracked it open, but when I took it apart, I looked at the little piston there, and the piston was leaking. I couldn't fix it. I didn't have the tools to fix it. I mean, I didn't have the replacement pump. I probably could have, but what am I going to do? Charge more money for it? No one's probably going to buy it anyway. Well, not the price I want to charge. But anyway, yeah, you can see they're all different prices here. I sold a lot of these. I never sold one of these yet. This will be a challenge if I see one of these. I mean, if I see one, I probably will, buy it. But it sells for $100. But so does this one. Okay. Now it looks like they got this is the Keurig K Supreme. Looks like it's got a water reservoir, which is pretty cool. I think people get tired of the single cup. To me, it wouldn't bother me to put a cup in there. I don't know. Anyway. All right, so you've seen that there. I showed you what we were talking about. You could see the research results. All right, let's go over here now. Let's close this one out. Here's another one with Keurig Mini Plus. I think I showed you this before. Well, maybe I'm not. I don't know. I guess I'm doing too much this here. This showing you 379 results, okay? And I think you guys are going to get the idea. I don't have to expand too much on the topic. It all depends on the title. And if you use this title, this is the competition you're going to be involved with, okay? Now, you might say, yeah, but wait a minute. This one's saying Keurig K Mini Plus. I'm just saying, if you use this title, you take this title, all right, and you don't put all this other stuff. You leave out the coffee maker and stuff like that. You'll probably be most likely in this category of 379, okay? And again, and now here, look at these. Now, the other one was under 50. These are under 40, okay, over 55. All right, so let's close this one out here. And I think this is mine here. And let me just see something over here. Yeah, did I show you guys? I don't know if I did or not. This one's showing you with the Keurig K Mini Plus again, 311 results. All right. The thing is to try to get in the lower selling part of it. Okay, you don't want to really get into the thing where you got, like I said, the ones for 3,442 listings. You don't want to be amongst all that competition. You know what I'm saying? The lower, the lesser, the better. I feel that's how I feel about it, because you get lost in the mix, right? All right. So yeah, that's what we got there. And we're going to close that. Now, I want to show you, this is my listings. I don't have much. I'm a small volume seller. I only have 167 listings. I want to show you something here, folks. If you ever want to know how to change the title on your, to customize the table, to know how many actually watches you have. Now, if you look at here, again, I know this looks like a segue. I'm sorry. I don't mean it to be that way, but it seems like a segue. But in other words, I'm introducing you my listings now. But what I want to show you is, here is my listing here. All right, I'm going to scroll down. Another way to zone right in on is just by going like this to the title, clicking on here, and you'll see how many Keurigs that are being sold. Well, I don't want that one. How did that get over here? I am selling that, but I wanted the title one. I wanted to go back to the listing here. You know, I tell you the truth, folks. Ever since I've been getting updates from Microsoft, my computer's been running not good. I'll be honest with you, very slow. Anyway, let's hit the title again here. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see something. No, it didn't put them all in, because I know I got a couple more Keurigs here. Let's go back to the title again here. Click on the title. Maybe I was clicking on, I know what I did. Click on the title. There you go. I clicked below the title. All right. Now, what's going on here? Okay, let's see what we got here. Maybe it worked its way in here. Let's see. Oh boy, I have a couple Farberwares too, as you can see. I just sold a couple. I think I sold 2 of them already. Yeah. If you read the description of one of them there, the lady was very impressed with it. I'm very happy to get that. So I got 3 Farberwares. Now the Keurigs, I'm not sure. I think there's 3 or 4 of those maybe. Well, this one here you got to add to the mix. So here we go. This is the one I have here, the Mini Plus. And as you can see, I got, yeah, the K15, K10B31. I know that's another thing too. People put that in the K10B31. I don't know why they do that. I did it myself, but, and you can see how many views it has. The only thing is with this here, you look at the watches, only 1 watcher on this here. Okay. Now here's the K-Cup reusable filter housing, whatever things here where you can put different coffee in there. I have 162 people with no watches. That's how many views. I mean, so I don't know. But neither here nor there, I'm not worried about that. What I want to show you is this one here. Okay, so far I got 1 watcher. Well, I just listed it. All right, now look at my picture here. This looks pretty nice, right? I think, right? I put it over there, right? And you want to know something, folks? I like the way this came out, to be honest with you. I should have taken a picture of it angled a little different. But I want to share one thing with you. Believe it or not, this here was all done through Cyberlink. I mean, not through not Cyberlink. Through what do you call it? Wondershare Filmora. This was done through the 8.76 version. All right, and the reason why I did it with that one there, as I'm going to get to it in a second. But before I forget, I almost forgot. Let me show you how to customize your table before we get to that one there. I'm going to show you how I created that picture there, that clip. Let me just go back over here really quick here. Let's go to Cell. Yeah, my computer, I can't get over. You know, the last update really messed me up here. All right. What I want to do is go over here. If you ever want to know, you could customize your table as to what you want to see. If you want to see the item ID and so on and so forth. What you do is, see where my mouse cursor is? You come up here and you click on Customize Table. It's going to open this window. Here, you could add a lot of these, but you do it so much, it'll be so squished, compressed. You could put the start date, the end date, current price, promotions. I'm going to take the promotion out because I don't really do the promotions. Promoted listings, I'm going to take those out as well because I'm not really into the promoted listings. Item specifics, I don't really, I guess I could leave that there. Available quantity, I want that as well. Sold quantity, I could leave that. Duration, I like to leave, and then you would save it. And then it will reformat, and now you'll see when you go in here. Let me go scroll down here for a second. It's still reading. Okay, now I don't have those other windows in here, but you can see what I got now. It'll give you the title. The item specifics is still involved in here as far as I can see. The current price, the available quantity, the views, and the watches. Again, if you want to see how many watches you have on the item, just double click on watches. You might have to do it twice. Let's see. Yeah. Click it again. It's usually done twice, or maybe 3 times. Okay, there is twice. I was going to say it's making a fool out of me now. And you'll see how many watches you have. It goes into a numerical sequence. It'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever. Once you have watches on your items, you could reach out to the buyers and do the, message them. eBay allows you to do it with best offers. So you could do that there. I could do it. I think I did in the video once before showing people how to do that. If you're interested, I just drop a comment below. I'll show you how to go about doing that. All right. Now, the other thing I want to show you is really quick. That's how I got the, that's where I am right now. However, I just want to show you this really. I want to show you this really quick here. With the Keurig, let me go back to that one there. I'm going to do this here really quick. I want to go back to that one and the one I just listed, and I want to see where I am now, because when you do a new listing, it takes a little time for eBay's algorithm to pick it up and stack you up in that search area. So let's see here. Let me go back again. And by the way, if you do see anything you like here, I've been accepting a lot of best offers, so please don't hesitate to make a best offer. Don't let the prices intimidate you. All right, if you like something, please, make a best offer. Okay, let's click this on here. And what I want to do is go like this. I want to copy this here, copy, and I want to go over here. Well, actually, I got to go to eBay because that's going to show my listing. So let's go over here, click, paste. And let's go here for a second. Okay, so this is the same title I have. 60 results, not bad. Am I going to show up in there? Let's see. Let's scroll down. Ah, there I am. Here I am, folks. So what do we see? How many? I'm not saying I'm on top. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Am I 10? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's where I am. So I'm getting there. It's getting there. But look at my shipping cost. $8. Remember the other one that was for $45? It's $25. I don't know. Maybe there's more stuff coming with it. I don't know. I don't have the original packaging. I custom made my boxes. So this will have a custom made box in there. And basically all I'm sending out is just the unit itself. So it's nothing else involved in there. I mean, the 6-page manual, the thing I'm sending to CareGuard is not going to drop, make it go that high. You know what I'm saying? It's only 6 little pages. So yeah. But anyway, as time goes on, well, again, they break it down again with pricing, as you can see here, because there are other people as well, 45 and 59, whatever. But we'll see. And some of these guys, a majority of them ain't top rated. Not that makes a difference, but Best Buy. Okay, we all know Best Buy. But a lot of these people here looking at these other sellers, this guy being a top rated, there's not too many, and besides me. I like the way mine came out, though. I put the little thing there. All right, and I'm going to show you how I did it all through Wondershare Filmora 8.76. Let's go right there right now. I'm going to bump out of the screen really quick, guys. Here you can see the picture of the Keurig. Okay, I'm just gonna go through this really quick because again, I'm gonna explain it to the best way I can to you guys, and if you need help, just let me know. Basically, what I did was I took a picture with my camera. Right, I had the background here, and this is the way it looked. I'm just gonna show you really quick. I don't think it'll bump me out here. Let me see. Let's get rid of this for a second here. This is what I had to do to get the background really white. Okay, because when you're doing this here, you got to have a really nice white background in order to add those pictures. So what I did was, I got to move him down. Wait, I know what I'm going to do. Hold on for a second. Let me bump out of here. I got to go over here to media. And this is all done in Filmora 8.76 version. That's why I love this version. I tried it with the new Filmora. It wouldn't work. For some reason, it doesn't take the white screen. It doesn't work with me anyway. All right, so let's go back to the pictures again. Over here. Where is those pictures? There we go. Okay, now I had to bring this down here. This is what I did. I brought this down here, and you see like it's got like a grayish tint to it. It won't work like that. I want this to be white, pure white, so I could add the background to it. That's how I got this to look the way it did. I'm going to show you right now. So what I did is, if you're in the 8.76 version, I reached out to what do you call it, the Filmora, and they never got back to me. I said, I don't know why you guys had to take that technology out of the old version. The new version, it doesn't work. And someone said on one of their videos, just to share with you guys, someone said on there, oh, you could use Filmora for any color. It doesn't work with any color. Well, maybe with this it does, with the 8.76 version, but the new version, it doesn't work with it. Anyway, so you right-click, you scroll down to green screen, and you just click over here, make parts of the clips transparent. You click this on here, and you take your mouse cursor and the eyedropper, and you just go boom. Now you're still saying, "Yeah, I still see a shadow." I understand. Well, now you got to hit the intensity level, and you do it just enough. If you do too much, you'll white it out. So what you want to do is basically just do it very gradual. Let it go back to the beginning, and the whole premise behind it is to get just this light shaded part out. Okay, and that's what you want to do. You want to just, once it disappears, leave it alone. Don't play too much with it. When you click OK and get rid of that, now you got a perfect white background. And then from there, all I did was I got this here that says 30-day money-back guarantee. I put this over here like this underneath. I dropped it underneath. And I went over here like this. Now you're going to say, yeah, but I see the little, that's because of the PNG file. What I did was then I went like this. I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. Okay, you can still see the little checkerboards, right? Okay, what you're going to do, same thing. If I'm not mistaken, let's see if this is going to work. Green screen, and you go over here, and you want to go right on the eyedropper, and it should make it disappear, I think. Wait, hold on. Oh no, I think I know what I did over here. Hold on for a second. No, actually it's doing the opposite. Let's see some, hold on. Okay, there it is. Okay, I wasn't sure. And that's how you get rid of that. Okay, this is all done, and if you ever want to know, I'll prove it to you. Filmora 8.76 version. I love this version because I'm able to use a white screen, and I could add any backdrops whatsoever in there. Okay, I could put this guy in here if I want to. For example, like if I wanted to put here, now here I'm doing this video right now, right? Let's say I want to put this here. Well, let's go. Let me just show you really quick. Let's go take a backdrop here. I got backdrops in my folder here. Let's say I want to put. Bear with me for 1 second, folks. We're going to end this video. Don't worry about it. You probably say, how much longer is this guy going on? Let's say I'm trying to get a backdrop here to put here. Let's put this. Let's just do this one here. Okay, let's put this over here, and we're going to go back over here to my first one. Let's go over here, like this, and we're going to drop this right over here. Boom. Okay. Well, you could also lengthen. You could also, stretch it if you need to do it like that. If you have to do the whole thing, but for all intents and purposes, we're not going to go through that right now. Okay, so let's just go back over here really quick. Okay, let's just leave it like this for now, and watch what happens here. Right click, green screen. I love adding different backdrops. Now you're gonna see me. I look at my color here, right? Look at this, yeah. Look at that. I turn into that, right? That's because you got to go outside of it. Then, once you do that there, play around with the intensity level. Again, don't get too much, or you'll make yourself, blend in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click OK. And you don't want to be that big, because you want to just shoosh it down a little like that. And because first off, you got the thing over here. You don't want to be on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Well, you could, but I don't think that's a good. I don't like that look. I like it on the side. Okay, and that's how I do it. And then when you play the video.
Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay.
Whoop, like that. The backdrop. I didn't put enough in there. Okay. Now the only thing I want to say really quick with this here, when I do stuff like this with the with these different backdrops, I notice sometimes the item itself will blend in. That's a problem. Let's see what happens here, folks, because this is what you're going to be watching here in a second. Here, let me say something. You might say, well, how do you do that there? Well, if you're going to have something that's always going to be blended in like that there, where you're going to see it blend in with the backdrop, then you might want you got to be careful which backdrop you use, because you see what I'm saying here? Right there?
What it looks like, if you can see that, that's that type there.
See, that's what happens.
Keurig. I wasn't even sure they made this type.
Okay. Well, let's see the unit itself. I want to see how the unit's going to come out. Okay. The reason why that's showing is because it's a dark color.
And it slipped your mind to go, as long as they're going there. Okay, you don't want to go.
Okay, we don't need to play because this is what you're going to be watching anyway. Anyway, so that's how I did it. That's how I did this video. Well, the video. That's how I did the design here with this here. You could add more to it. You're probably saying, where's the one with the thing there? That was with the title. The title over here, to really show you quick, if I can get back to it again. Let's get rid of this because we're not ready to do this yet. I don't know what, matter of fact, I don't know what backdrop I'm going to use now. I might just keep it white now because it's showing it, but I really do like backdrops though. That's another thing. If I'm not going to do it, if I'm not going to add backdrops, if I am going to add certain backdrops, I shouldn't, put white things in there, light things like that. I got to remember not to hold paper up. Anyway, here's the title right here. Okay, and if I wanted to add it to that one I just did, what I could do really, let's see if I could get over here to do this here. Let's go back to this one really quick. You could hit the back arrow too to get you back where you are. All right. If I want to add a title to that one there, well, actually, no, let's do this one here. Let's do this. I would copy this title here, copy it, and move this over here like this, and paste it. Right, and then when you'll see it when you move the when you advance the thing, the screen. Boom. See? And then you're wondering, okay, so you did it that way. What happens now? What I'm going to do is, here's what I did. And that's how I did the other one. I hit the set camera to make a snapshot of it, right? Now I got a snapshot of it, but now because it's in the what do you call it? The Wondershare part of it, the program. I want it to go into my personal picture folder. There's a little tool over here called Snipping Tool. It comes with Windows 10. What you do is when you click it on, you click New, and you're going to click over here, and you're going to see the screen gray out like this here. What you want to do is just go over here. Try not to go this way. Don't go to the edge. Try to stay within it. Okay? And what you want to do is go like this with it. Right? You have no borders around it. Okay? Now, if you go the other way, say, well, geez, I want to go the other way, where you want to go right, copy the complete square. You could do that, but then it's going to show up like that. And depending on how wide you make this here, how wide it is, that's what you're going to see. So let's say I did want to have this with a little border around it. I want to just freshen it up a little. I could leave it like this here. I'm just doing this for argument's sake. I'm not going to get too perfective on this. Bingo. And then you have the screen like that there. You have the shot this way with the border on it. I didn't want a border. I wanted it to be clean. I like the way it looks without it. Okay, and not only that, with a border, it might interfere with this stuff. Then you got to start playing around with this stuff. It's no big thing to move it around, I mean, if I had to move this thing around, for example, this here, I mean, it's no big deal, to stretch it and make it bigger or whatever. It's easy enough to do. Okay, and then you could leave it like that. And again, once you do it, once it's all set, then you would hit the window. You click OK. And then if you want to make a snapshot of it, that's how you'd have to do it. You snap it, get a snapshot of it, go to the snipping tool, and you copy it, save it in your picture folder, and then when you go to eBay to insert your photos, that's how it came out. And that's how I did my one of my videos. I keep saying videos. That's how I did my shoot there for eBay. Okay? All right, I'm going to bump out and close this video out really quick, guys. Well, that concludes this video. I hope you got a takeaway from it. I hope it was helpful in some way to you guys. You don't have to do those video, you don't have to do the imaging and the cropping or pictures and stuff like that through, the Wondershare Filmora. You could probably do it through Paint 3D. I was playing around with it, but I said, you know what? I love Filmora. I love even a new version. It's just that I can't do certain things with it. I tried to do the blue, do the blending mode with the white background. Couldn't get it to work with that on the Windows Filmora X. I have both of them. Like I said, I use this one here exclusively, the 8.76 version, which I'm making a video now, and the Windows. I keep saying Windows, so the one that share Filmora X. For some reason, it does not accept the white screen on there. It doesn't accept the white background, and no matter how bright and I made it, it didn't work. So I wish Filmora. I reached out to them and asked them if they could bring back that old technology from the other one. I think it works better with a green screen. I do have a green screen. People say, well, why don't you just use a green screen? I don't want to use the green screen for the simple reason is you need lighting in some cases. Okay, I have two windows behind me that give the illumination right here that make this nice and bright. Okay, with a green screen, it darkens it up a lot more, and that's when you got to use high intensity. Well, I use lights, regular lights, but after a while you get heat. You'll feel that heat from it, and I don't want to use it. This is all natural lighting. There's no shadows. Look, there's no shadows here. You won't see shadows here. It's all natural lighting. That's the best time to shoot a video, even photos. Now, I shot those photos this morning with natural sunlight, so I didn't have to use my flash. Okay, but there are ways to correct. If let's say you're not a good photographer. I'm not a good photographer. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a videographer either. But if you wanted to fix up your pictures even after you took them and you upload them to eBay, there's a tool in there. I don't know if you know. I could show you really quick if you want. Maybe I'll show you really quick and you could play around with it, right? So let me bump out of here really quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, before I show you how to fix your pictures within eBay after you took them, I want to also share another little thing too, if it's not too much, if you don't mind. If you want to entice your buyers and show them, what kind of service you have to offer. You might want to also throw something here. Now, this is based on the Keurig. I put over here really quick. I only put like a couple of them. I know I could add more. I should add that last one I did. You could add something like this. See, here's what other buyers are saying about the Keurig coffee makers purchase from Shop RJ Pacific. Great deals. I'm a happy camper, excellent seller. The best among eBay will buy with confidence. The Keurig arrived right on time. You did a fantastic job shipping it. Excellent packaging. We care with love. Ship quickly, in great shape. Great seller, fast, and so on and so forth. You could put stuff like that there, and too, within your listing, which also will, if the buyer, hopefully the buyer reads them all. That also might be a little selling point as well. And the last one I want to show you really quick. I keep saying these things really quick, right? You guys can say, is this guy gonna end the video? Check this last one out, and then I'm gonna show you really quick here. Really, seriously. All right, let's go over here. This person here, this is the last Keurig. This is the Farberware. The person over here, very impressed with this percolator. Arrived early and in perfect condition. In fact, it looks brand new. Used it this morning and it worked great. Those are the type of feedbacks I love, because I like when people leave those feedbacks, man. It makes me feel good inside. Like, I'm glad that's a happy person, happy customer, and hopefully they'll come back and buy more. All right, now what I want to show you, going back to my thing again here, the listing. When you want to update your photos or change them or make them look a little better, you would go, of course, to your revised listings. Okay. And I don't know if you guys know. Again, I'm just sharing this with you. Some of you may know, some of you may not. If you're a newbie, you might not be familiar with it. I didn't know too much about it until I see it's like, what is all this little stuff over here in the bottom here, right? And unless you explore, and I'm very curious by nature, I like to explore things. I always like to check things out. That's just the way I am. So I said, all right, what is here? Apparently it's a cropping tool. You could crop it, and when you crop it, you get this little box. It'll make the image bigger, believe it or not, because you're getting rid of all that excess. So what you would do is go like this, and I'll show you really what I want to. I keep saying it really quick. You guys are gonna say this ain't no really quick video, but look, watch when you save it. Did you notice the photos got a little bigger? Now, they have it over here. Let's say when I take pictures, I take them sometimes. I have my camera, it's horizontal, not vertical. The pictures might come out off like that. So when you're loading them up, you say, oh man, don't let it bother you. Just go, we don't want to do the cropping again. Just go over here. Oops. Let me just bump out of that one here for a second. Let me just do this here. And if you cancel it out, it goes back to the same way again. Let's do this here. Hold on. I want to keep that image bigger anyway. Okay, so we're gonna crop it, make it a little bigger. Boom. Okay, and now if the thing has got to be rotated, there's no need to worry about it. You can do the rotation right here within eBay. It's a little dark. You want to lighten it up a little. You got this here, so you could do the contrast, the brightness, the contrast here. You can make it really dark. If you don't like the way it looks, you could just cancel it out and it'll go right back there, stay where it is. This one, once you save it though, this part will stay saved. But for some reason, if you didn't like the way this looked, like let's say I want to brighten this up a little, all right? I want to brighten it up like that. I hit the save button, now it'll be saved. So now whoever comes here, they'll see it. And I had the picture's a little bigger too. Okay, it's a little bigger. See on here, it's smaller. And you can do that to all. Here's another little tip I want to share with you guys. If you're going to, what do you call it there? Brighten and adjust the contrast on here. Make sure you remember the numbers. For example, let's say I do this here at 34. I say 34 looks good, and let's see what the shadowing, the brightness is going to be. And I say, okay, 34. Let's keep it simple. 34 to 34. Oops, it's a pain in the neck to do it, though. I have to honestly say, what you want to do is then, when you keep going to each of the video, I keep saying videos. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. When you keep going when you go to your next photo, that's what you want to do. So you want it like this here. Okay, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to keep it at 34, 34. Now, if your picture is bright enough, don't do it. Okay, only if it's dark. And what you want to do is, again, you want to keep it all the same numbers. Okay, you keep it very simple. You don't have to do it that way. I do it that way because it makes it simple. And then you just click on save, and you can do the same thing with all of the pictures. You keep them all the same. Like this one here is dark, so this one here I'm going to do it. I don't like the way it is. Keep it at 34, and put this at 34. Oops, 34. Boom. And we'll do the other one right here, right? Back of it, same thing. Oops, 34 and 34. Okay, and then of course you're going to save it. I think I did this one, right? Yeah, I did that one. And here's the instructions. This is how I have it laid out. I did a little different when I scan them in now. When it comes on, when I do it the other way, it looks nice. It's a lot more needed than just having it laid out like that. Okay, so anyway, that's how you play around with it. And the last thing, let me show you over here. If you want to sharpen the picture, I forgot to show you this one here. If you want to sharpen it, this will sharpen it up. Look at the picture, how it looks. Look at that. See over here how it got sharpened up? You could leave it like that too if you want to sharpen it up. And you probably wonder what this little one is right here. Auto adjust. Check this out. Boom. I don't like the way that looks though. So you can always cancel that. I mean, it looked like it turned to green. Okay, that's the auto adjust there, according to this here. See, that's auto adjust. All right, we don't need that though. All right. Anyway, now I'm going to close this video out. I'm not going to even bother backing out of it. I just want to say again, thank you for taking the time. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I hope you guys seriously got a takeaway from it. If you did, if you want to give it a thumbs up, that'd be greatly appreciated. It lets me know I did a good job. If not, that's fine. But I tell you the truth, though, I am looking to grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers, and with your help, you can help me get there. That would be a great milestone. That's what I'm hoping for before the year's over. So again, if you like the content I put out, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And so next time, my name is Rich Pasini, watching Let's Talk eBay for May 1st, 2021. And as I always say in my closing videos, if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are an eBay seller, I am wishing you guys all the best in sales. Stay safe. Until next time, bye-bye for now.